Well, good afternoon, our beloveds. Our Another has asked us to do what we would call a grounding technique. For those of you who are going to move forward with these energy lessons, if you are unable to connect to anything, we would ask that you first ground your body. What that means is that your soul, your essence, your spirit must come back into your body fully. So we would ask that you go find and sit somewhere, not lay down. We want you to sit right now so that gravity pulls on you differently. Notice your feet on the floor, preferably no shoes. Wiggle your toes. Notice the hardness of the ground underneath. Notice where in the arch you don't feel the surface, and then again the heaviness of the gravitational pull on your heel. Now notice your butt sitting on whatever surface it is on. Really notice where the object that you are sitting on creates a tension or pressure point on your butt, on your buttocks. And then notice whether you are sitting forward or leaning back. And notice where the rest of your body is. Notice the pressure, the gravitational pull on your butt and on your feet. Notice the movement of your legs forward, the angle with which they project out in front of you. Notice the positioning of your shoulders. Are they hunched forward? Do they feel lopsided? Just really notice and experience your body. How is your head sitting on the rest of your body? Does it feel like it's detached? Can you notice your spine or your neck? Maybe touch it. Put your hand on your neck so that the thinking part of you, the observing part of you, notices that your head is not just floating above your body, but is actually attached via the shoulders and the neck. And then notice your fingers. Wiggle them, wobble them, move them around. Maybe touch them to your leg. Notice how your fingers have a sensation and your leg has a sensation. Turn your head, rotate it. Right now we're wobbling left to right, whatever feels good for you. Stretch and elongate that neck. And obviously you only do these things if it is safe for you to do so. Now we are rotating our shoulders, front up, back down, both at the same time, but in alternating directions. When one is up, the other is down, loosening your shoulder joints. Now pick up your shoulders and drop them. Where do you notice your spine? Do you have a sensation of your tailbone being close to the object that you are sitting on? Can you visualize it? Can you feel any tingling in your toes? Any sensation? Now, pick up your heels and just kind of wobble them, toggle them so that they are alternating and hitting the ground to create just a sense of movement as well as a slight pounding that you may feel in your knees. How does that feel? Maybe move your left knee forward and then your right knee forward. And notice how that shifts your spine, your hips, your lower area. Just notice how when you move your body, that things shift and change and relax. Does that bring you more into the body? Does it take you out of the body? How does that change your experience when you sit and move and pay attention to what it feels like to be embodied? It is hard to connect to the outer world when you are dissociated in a particular way because you're all in the thinking part of your brain instead of in the experiencing part of the body. It is to a certain extent the left brain versus the right brain, but it is so much more complicated than that. And the why of it is irrelevant because then you get into the thinking part. Our goal right now is to have you be physically complete, meaning that your soul is invited back into the body from the head down to the toe, that you are fully present, fully awake, fully aware. When you do this type of an exercise, then and only then, go back and try to do the visuals of show me the emblem, show me my chakras. See if that makes a difference for those of you who have a difficulty. And so it is. Namaste.